ॐ वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ नमो भगवते वैवस्वताय मृत्यवे ब्रह्मविद्याचार्याय नचिकेतसे च मंत्र 14th मंत्र। तदेतदिति मन्यन्ते
तदेतदिति मन्यन्ते
अनिर्देश्यं परमं सुखम्
अनिर्देश्यं परमं सुखम्।
कथं नो तद्विजानीयाम्
कथं नु तद्विजानीयाम्
किमु भाति विभाति वा।
किमु भाति विभाति वा।
Yes. So we have seen tat etat iti manyante, विशिष्टाः मन्यन्ते विद्वांसः मन्यन्ते। तत् परमं सुखं नित्यं निरतिशय सुखं आत्मानन्दम् आत्मानन्दभूतं सुखं अनिर्देश्यम् इति। Meaning and all we have seen. That is this, that referring to Paramatma, this referring to this Jivatma. So the one who discovers this Jiveshwara Aikyam, Aham Tad Brahma, Brahmanaha Bhinnaha Aham iti yaha manyante. Manyante is who recognize, who sees the facts. The one who sees, yaha pashyanti, yaha pashyanti. Tat iti manyante. And that is paramam sukham. मन्यन्ते पश्यन्ति जानन्ति इत्यर्थः अपरोक्षत्वेन जानन्ति that is जानन्ति जानन्ति you know what is that knowledge. It is not paroksha jnana, it is aparoksha, that is myself. So that param brahma which is Sukha Swarupa, Jnana Swarupa, Sat Swarupa Brahma Agamiti Jananti. This Visishtaha, Vivekinaha, Panditaha Jananti. And that is Anirdesham. Nirdesham, Ashakyam, that Paramam Sukham. It is Sukham which doesn't have any comparison, incomparable, because it is Atma Sukham. Therefore, Paramam Sukham iti. Katam no tad aham vijaniyam. How can I know it? Kim u bhati vibhati iti. Who is vitarke? Samshayartha. Does it shine? Or does it shine after that meaning can be taken right out? Or vispashtam bhasate iti Bhashyakara says. So this is the simple meaning of this mantra. Then we have seen the Bhashya. Some lines we have not seen this said. So we'll quickly read the Bhashya, explain the meaning. You can repeat after me. Yattat atma vijnanam.
Yattat atma vijnanam.
Sukham anirdeshyam.
Sukham anirdeshyam.
Nirdeshtum ashakyam.
Nirdeshtum
ashakyam.
Paramam prakrishtam.
Paramam prakrishtam.
Prakrita purusha avang manasayogo agocharam api san.
Prakrita purusha avang
sayor ragocharam.
Okay, I will do it again. Prakrita purusha, not avang, vang. Prakrita purusha vang. It is ba, not ba. It's a typo. So ignore the words we have know. We know we have seen it many places. So I know what ba is. That's a mistake. So I took it as just ma 100. Prakrita purusha vang manasayogo agocharam api san.
Prakrita purusha vang manasayor agocharam api san.
Sun is being, so we have to read together. That's why I read. Nivrittaishanaha ye brahmanaha.
Nivrittaishanaha ye brahmanaste. Te
Yattat etat pratyaksham eva iti manyante.
Yattat etat pratyaksham evam iti manyante.
Yat referring to this Atma, Yat Atma, which is Yat Atma, which is of the nature of Vijnanam. Vijnanam is knowledge. Knowledge is consciousness, Chaitanyam. And that is Sukham, Paramam Sukham, of the nature of Ananda, Tat. So Yat Atma, which is Chit Swarupa, that Vijnanam, and that is Tat Sukham. Yat Vijnanam Tat Sukham. That is Sukha Swarupa, referring to Tat Paramam Sukham. So Chit Swarupa is Sukha Swarupa. Chit is equal to Sat is equal to all the Sukham, Sukha Swarupa, Lakshana. And that Sukham is, it is Anirdeshyam, Nirdeshtam, Ashakyam, Paramam Sukham. So Atma not being an object, it is very myself. Therefore, Atmanaha Sukham, there is no Atmana Sukham, Atma is Sukham. Atmana Sukham is only Upacharika. So Atma whose Swarupa is Sukham, and that Sukham, that it's Ananda Swarupa, it is indefinable, cannot be defined, cannot, Anidesha means Nirdeshtam. It cannot be categorically or definitely defined. Nirdeshtam Ashakyam. If it is Vishaya Sukha, can be defined. But here it is Atma Sukha. It's limitless. So therefore it cannot be, when limitless is the nature, then when limitless, then I am limited, it is that Atma, that Atma Vipraya is there. So then when I am limited, that is my notional thinking, and that is Purnaha, it is limitless. Then how can he understand that I am limitless? Therefore it is Nirdeshtam Ashakya. Therefore it is Prakrishtam. Prakrita Purusha Vang Manasa Yogo Agocharam Api San Prakrishtam. It is Agocharam, not available. Agocharam is not available for Vishayam. Avishayam Ityartha. Agocharam is Avishayam. It cannot be, it is not an object. It is not an object available for objectification of your senses, any indriya. Words cannot have access. Words cannot define it. When you try to define through words, therefore Vak, Manasaha, all the knowledge happens only in the Manas, Manovritti. So Vritti, there cannot be Vritti for Atma. Vritti is because of Atma. How can Atma can be vrittified, objectified? Mind cannot objectify Atma. When mind cannot objectify Atma, then words, mind itself is not possible. What about the words? Mind is subtler than the words. Words have got some sthulatvam because it is uttered, the sound is there. Where the mind also, the vritti, the thought, it is internal sound, vritti. So they have their own limitation, therefore Avang Manasa Gocharam, not possible. So therefore Atma doesn't have guna or kriya or jati or sambandha, therefore not available for any experience. At the same time, it is available in all the experience. Therefore, it is self-evident, self-revealing. Therefore, it is not available for this Prakrita Purusha who wants to objectify everything. Therefore, Anirdeshtam Ashakyam, Anirdesham iti. Therefore, Agocharam api san, Nivritta Eshanaha, the one who has got Nivritta, Virakti, or the one who has gone away, Nivritta, who has gone away, who has freed himself from Eshanat Trayam. Putreshana, Vitteshana, Lokeshana iti, who has got that Vairagya. That Vairagya, that Nirvedanam, Parikshalokan, Kamachitan, Brahmanaha, same Brahmanaha. Brahmanaha is not Jati Brahmana, yet Brahmana is the Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampannaha, Brahmanaha, Vivekinaha, Nirvedam Ayat, that is Nivritta Yeshanaha. Vashakara remembers all these things, he connects Mundaka. So there Brahmanaha is there, and that Nirvedanam is there here. Nivritta Yeshanaha is there. So therefore for they, Brahmanaha, they know. They etat pratyaksham eva iti manyante. For them, this aparoksha atma pratyaksham eva, as though it is pratyaksham eva. It means it is directly available for them. As the objects are perceived when the indriyas are, the doors of the indriyas are open. Similarly, this Atma is available for them, for their knowledge. It is directly and intimately available. It is themselves. Therefore, aprokshataya. Here, pratyaksham is aprokshataya. The next line. Katam nu kena prakarena.
Katam nu kena prakarena
Tat sukam agam vijaniyam.
tat sukam aham vijaniyam.
Idam iti atma buddhi vishayam apadayeyam.
Idam atma buddhi vishayam apadayeyam.
Yatha nivrittaishana yatayaha.
Yatha nivrittaishana yatayaha.
Tamno kena prakarena tatsukam vijaniya. Kena prakarena. By what? By what means? By what method? Kena prakarena agam vijaniyam. Janiyat vijaniyam. Ling lakara. Janiyam. How can I know? Vijaniyam. Katam agam vijaniyam. That paramam sukam. Tata sukam agam vijaniyam. How can I know? By what method? That's paramam sukam. Just because it is not available for in vak or manas, it is not available for objectification. Then how can I know it? Idam iti atma buddhi vishayam apadayeyam. Idam atma buddhi vishayam. Idam iti. Idam is a pronoun. Idam iti pronoun. Idam iti atma buddhi vishayam. Atma buddhi vishayam apadayeyam yatha vrittaishanaha yatayaha. Vrittaishanaha yatayaha. So vijaniya means that knowing is understanding. This making this ananda atma buddhi vishayam apadadeyam. Make apadadeyam means that making it available for me. Apadadeyam. How can I make it known? How can I make it known? Apadadeyam. Katam apadadeyam. As myself. So that this sukam is myself. The sukam is referring to this as myself, not with that. It is agamyeva. That is agamyeva. So this ananda, the sukam yatayaha nivrittaishanaha. This it is manyante ajananti te jananti. Vrtayaha, it is this yatayaha, they know this. They are nivrittaishanaha. They have gone away from the desires, the threefold desires. They are free. They have got vairagya, free from them, as they have recognized. Similarly, idam iti atma buddhi vishayam apadayeyam. Katam. Here it is a question. That is, how will I know it? How will I know it that it has this? So that will that will become this. When you say this means you are referring to as atma buddhi vishayam. Katam atma buddhi vishaya apadayeyam. Iti. So tat sukam atma buddhi vishayam. Therefore idam. So idam referring to that which is closely, intimately available to you. It means it is you as myself. That knowledge is known for the yatis, yatayaha. They are vairagis, they are nivritta yashanaha. So they know this very intimately, like that, yata, like that. How can I know that? Apadadeyam, agam, atma buddhi vishayam, idam iti atma buddhi vishayam. Atma buddhi vishayam means vishaya gocharam, not like an object. Here atma buddhi vishayam is atma. Here it is here it is my buddhi, my understanding. Buddhi is buddhi. Atma buddhi is my buddhi, my intellect. How it can be made available to my intellect. Katam apadadeyam yata yatayaha nivartayishanaha jananti. They know, they know, they understand this very intimately through in their intellect, in their buddhi. It is in their understanding, it is available to them very intimately as myself. Similarly, for me, that paramam sukham, that which is referred to by the pronoun tat, that, how can I make that into this? This means it is for me. For me, how can I make it available for me? Me is that intimacy, that closeness. It is myself. There is no distance. So therefore, katam kena prakarena vijanyam, that part of the line Bhashyakara explains. So tat buddhi, how it will become idam buddhi. Tat buddhi vishaya, that is, tat buddhi is that which is available as that paroksha. Idam buddhi vishaya is aparoksha. That is the meaning of the word idam buddhi vishayam apadadeyam katam yata nivartayishanaha yatayaha. When I am ready for that, then the tat, what I refer to as tat, that will I understand it as this, as myself. Idam means you use the word idam referring to that which is close. Tat referring to that which is far away, paroksha, remote. In the beginning you don't know, therefore you refer to by the word tat. Now I want to know it intimately, closely. Closely means it is as myself. That is idam. So idam buddhi vishayam katam apadadeyam, as nivartayishanaha yatayaha, they know it, as they recognize it. Similarly, how can I know it? That is the meaning. The next line. Kimu tad bhati
Kimu tad bhati
deepyate
दीप्यते
prakashatmakam
प्रकाशात्मकम्
tad yataha
तद्यतः
अस्मद् बुद्धि गोचरत्वेन
अस्मद्बुद्धिगोचरत्वेन
विभाति
विभाति
विस्पष्टं दृश्यते
विस्पष्टं दृश्यते
किं वा न इति
किं वा न इति
किं तद्भाति does it that bhati means shines, effulgence. So kim tad bhati, that atma, prakashatmakam atma. Kim tad bhati deepyate prakashatmakam. That prakashatmaka atma, prakasha is self shining. Here it is self shining. Prakashatma is shining. Atma is swayam bhati. So that self shining, self revealing atma, tad bhati. Does it reveal itself? Kimu tad bhati? Vibhati? Vispashtam very clearly, distinctly does it? Is it seen very clearly? So, and is it available for our buddhi gochara, aspat buddhi gocharatvena? Kim tad bhati deepyate. Bhati is equal to deepyate, prakashyate. Prakashate. Kim tad bhati prakashate, deepyate, prakashatmakam. Tat prakashatmakam tat kim tad bhati? That is the question. That which is prakashatmaka, which is effulgent, does it deepyate? Does it shine? Does it reveal itself? Does it reveal itself? Does it reveal itself to whom? To me. For me. Is it available? Is it available for me? Vispashtam. Vibhati vispashtam drishyate. Or is it more clearly? Vispashtam. Vibhati. Spashtam. Clearly. Is it available more clearly, more distinctly? Does it shine more distinctly? Because there are many, the shining, about shining we have general understanding, but this shining is different. Its Swarupa is shine. Shining is self-revealing, doesn't require any other thing to make it known. It is self-revealing, therefore self-known. It doesn't have to know itself. It is known. It is known. It is a known thing at the same time because of our wrong understanding or abhimana. It is as though not known. Therefore, vispashtam. For whom? For whose buddhi? Aspat buddhi gocharatvena. Aspat buddhi gochara. So, does it shine for Samskrita buddhi or does it shine for Prakrita buddhi? Or does it shine for both? So, asmat buddhi means for our intellect. For our intellect also, does it shine vibhati very clearly? Our buddhi is Prakrita buddhi, not yet prepared. So, Samskrita buddhi is this yatayaha sanyasinaha vidvamsaha. They who have Samskrita buddhi, for them it is shine. Does it shine for us also? Prakrita buddhi, who have this Prakrita buddhi. So, therefore, does it shine for Prakrita buddhi? Does it shine for Samskrita buddhi? Or does it shine for both? So, therefore, Vispashtam bhati, is it available for the recognition of our intellect? Gochara means it is available vishayatvena, buddhi gocharatvena. Buddhi gocharatvena, is it available for our understanding? Is it available for our recognition? So when you think that it is available as an object, when you think it is an object, then it is not available. It is not available as it is not available for your buddhi when you think it is an object. Objects, all the objects are available because of which, and that which is not available as an object, then it means it is you only. It is you only. It is prakashatmakam. It is Atma. And the Atma is asmat buddhi gocharatvena. Even for that, this asamskrita buddhi, prakrita buddhi, is it available for such buddhi? As what? As prakashatmaka Atma. Does it shine in this buddhi also? Does it shine in this prakrita buddhi also? The meaning is, so buddhi here referring to, you can take it as asmat buddhi gocharatvena vibhati, because the question is that, therefore, here buddhi can be taken as prakrita buddhi. Because already for the Samskrita buddhi, the Vidvamsa, they manyante, they jananti, they know. So it is asked only for Samskrita buddhi. Atma being self-evident, whether it is Samskrita buddhi or Prakrita buddhi, it is always sada vibhati eva. This is the meaning. And there are other meaning given for vibhati, as I told, it is shine after. Does it shine on its own or does it reflect its effulgence? If it reflects its effulgence, it means it is borrowing from something, like the moon borrowing the light from the sun. Then that's a problem. Then what is the original light that we have to ask? There is no original light. This is what it is, and there is nothing other than this. There is nothing above than this Atma Chaitanya. So that meaning also we can take vibhati. Does it shine after vibhati or does it shine? Shining is effulgence. Effulgence is illumination. Illumination is knowledge. Chaitanyam. Chaitanyam alone shines. So shining is used. The word what we use is bhati. Bhati is, it is revealing. That which shines reveals. That which shines reveals itself, or reveals objects. That which shines doesn't require anything for its revelation because it is self-shining. Surya doesn't require any light for any light for its illumination, whereas it illumines all the objects. Therefore, self-revealing, it is self-effulgence. Atma is self-revealing, self-effulgence, self-effulgent. And in the presence of Atma only, everything else is known. Everything is because of Atma. Atma is not, objects are not, knowledge is not. So that which makes everything possible by its presence, therefore it is shining. He says shining, self-shining, self-revealing, self-effulgent. That is the meaning of the word bhati. Surya api bhati. But Surya is not. Surya is also shine because of Atma. Is also shine because of Atma. Surya is also an assemblage. It is put together. And if you analyze, it all leads to the Sat Brahma Atma alone. So, like the Surya, we can give the example of like the Surya, Suryavat, but it is above even Surya. The greatest luminous object, what we know in the constellation in the sky is Surya. That Surya also shines after this Atma. So the Surya light is physical light, but we are talking about not the physical light, the light which is intimate, which is very close. Close is there is no distance, that is a closeness. No distance between you and that. It is you. Therefore, it is that. Therefore, it is you. Therefore, that Atma Buddhi Gocharatvena Vibhati Vispashtam Drishyate Va Na Iti. For that, the next mantra, the form of the answer, that Bhati Vibhati, it is given. Okay. So the line which we have not completed, I hope it is, if it is not complete, it is completed now. It is clear. Now we will continue the next mantra which we started. Bhashyam also, I think we started reading. We can chant that mantra. Na tatra suryo bhati na chandra tarakam.
तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकम्
Nema vidyuto bhanti kuto yamagnihi.
Nemo
विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः
Tameva bhantamanubhati sarvam.
भाति सर्वम्
Tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati.
तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति.
So quickly I tell the simple meaning. We have seen anyway. This Suryaha bhati. Suryaha tatra na bhati. Tatra referring to this Brahmani. Brahmani, which is myself. Swatma Bhute Brahmani Suryaha, which is Sarva Avabhasakaha Brahma. Suryaha na bhati. Brahma. Suryaha Brahma na prakashayati. Vashyakara says very clearly. We can read the Bhashya. The same, simple. We can read the Bhashya. Na tatra.
न तत्र
Tasmin Swatma Bhute Brahmani.
तस्मिन् स्मात्मभूते ब्रह्मणि
Sarvabhude Brahmani
Sarva Avavasakopi.
Sarva
सर्व
Avabhasakopi
अवभासकोऽपि
Suryaha Bhati.
Suryaha
सूर्यः
Bhati
भाति
Tad Brahma.
Tad
तद्ब्रह्म
Brahma
Na Prakashayati Ityartaha.
Na
न
Prakashayati
प्रकाशयति
Ityartaha.
इत्यर्थः
So, Suryaha na bhati. Suryaha tad Brahma na bhati na prakashayati. Sun cannot illumine that because it is the father of even sun. Suryasyapi karanatvat Brahma. Karyat karanam visishtam bhavati. Therefore, because karanatvat. So that which is the karya is which is produced. So therefore, karanam Brahma. If karya has got this light, then this avavasakatvam, vasakatvam, the shine, then karana must be greater than that. So therefore, and also, how can karya can know its karana? Not possible. Karya is the Surya, which is a karya, it is evident. It is evident because of this karana atma. So atma is self-evident. So by the prakasha of atma alone, Surya is also evident. Surya is also illumined. Evident, it is available for our knowledge. Surya is an object. It is available for our understanding, for our knowledge, illumination. Illumination is knowledge. If Atma is there, then Surya also will not be there. Cannot become evident. So that Surya becomes evident because of Atma, which is evident, self-evident. And that Surya cannot make the Atma evident. Na prakashayati, na bhati. So therefore, it is not one of the object which we can know. Therefore, there is no this understanding. That's the understanding that this Brahma is an object available for objectification is dismissed. It is not there because Brahma, that Surya Tat Brahma na Prakash. It doesn't cause the Brahma to shine. It doesn't require. In fact, Surya itself shines after Brahma. Therefore, that Brahma bhati, Surya vibhati. Vibhati here is shines after. That is why Sarvam idam vibhati. The next line. Tathana Chandratarakam.
तथा न चन्द्रतारकम्
Nema Vidyutaha.
नेमा विद्युतः
Anti.
Bhanti.
Ayam asmad kutaha ayam asmad drishti gocharaha agnihi.
Kudaha
कुतः अयम्
Ayam
अस्मद्दृष्टिः
asmad
गोचरः
Gocharaha
Agnihi.
Agnihi
Tathana Chandratarakam. When Surya itself cannot illumine, prakashayati, that Tad Brahma, and Surya itself cannot illumine the Brahma, Tad Brahma, that Atma. How can this Chandra Tarakam? Chandra is Vibhati, borrows light from the sun. So it cannot anakshatrani api tarakam. All these are objects. All these are objects, and these are evident because of Brahma. Therefore, objects cannot reveal. The object knowledge is not an object. So Brahma is not an object. Therefore, all these are object only. This cannot reveal Brahma because there is a common understanding, a misunderstanding, wrong understanding. Brahma is also an object. So everything is known in the presence of light. The objects are known in the presence of light. Therefore, Brahma, if it is also an object, can be known with the help of these lights. This is not a physical light. Atma is not a physical light. It is you. For that, Surya or Chandra or Taraka, all these are not useful in knowing you, because they illumine only visible objects. They bhati, they shine, and therefore whatever comes under their shine, it illumines. But Brahma is self-illumining. It shines by itself. These objects shine as this object shine as object because of Brahma. It is evident because of the self-evident Brahma. Therefore, this cannot do the job of illumination. Na Chandra Tarakam, na Yama Vidyutaha Bhanti. Vidyut, lightning. Bhanti na Bhanti. They do not shine. Prakashayanti. When these cannot do, then what to talk about the small Agni? Ayam Agnihi. Kutaha Ayam Agnihi Asmadrishti Gocharaha iti. This Agni, it is Asmadrishti Gocharaha. It is available, small light lamp. It is available for our Drishti Gochara, for our sight. It is available for our sight. The small fire, Asmadrishti Gocharaha, it has got small or very little capacity of illumination. Compared to Surya, Chandra, Vidyut, its capacity to illuminate objects is very, 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 very less. When they themselves cannot reveal Atma, illumine Atma, reveal Atma, how can this small fire, Asmadrishti Gocharaha, it is available for our perception in a small room, how it can reveal Atma? Iti Akshepa. Aksheparte prashnaha kutaha iti. So, therefore, any source of light cannot illumine Atma, cannot reveal this Atma. Even Shastram as a Pramanam also cannot reveal Atma, it only removes the wrong knowledge. So, we saw the last class. Shastram also as a Pramana, it cannot reveal Atma because if Atma is already known. It is already known means not correctly known, wrongly understood, that, but it is known. It being you, therefore, you cannot say, I don't know you. I don't know, I don't know myself, you cannot say. You cannot say, I don't know myself. Being you, you cannot miss yourself. In every sentence, I am is there. But we don't do the investigation of what is this I am. Taking this I am for granted because it is evident, self-evident. Therefore, mistakes are committed. And that mistakes only are removed by the Shastra. And therefore, Shastram cannot reveal Atma. It only removes the mistake, removes all the adjectives, what you add after I am, and make you see yourself as it is. That Sat Swarupa, Chit Swarupa, I, Sat Swarupa, am, The I is I am. Am is Sat. I is Chit. And it is Swarupa is Ananda. So that is revealed by the Shastra. Shastram and the Acharya. So therefore, since avidya is there, therefore Shastra reveals Atma as though by removing the avidya cover. It doesn't produce new knowledge. It is not revealing, is not in terms of producing new knowledge. Already the knowledge is there, but it is not clear or it is wrong knowledge. That wrong notion is removed by the Shastram and the Acharya. So therefore, this small Agni, how can it reveal this self-evident Atma? Whether the objects, objects like Agni, etc., whether it is small or big, the size doesn't matter. They cannot reveal Atma. They cannot reveal Atma because Atma is not an object. But we chant this mantra when we do puja and show arati to the Bhagavan in the Garbhagraha. The Garbhagraha, the light will not be there, only the small lamp will be there. So, but the out of bhakti, devotion, we wave the light in front of the Lord and make the people see. It's all a beautiful concept. Waving the light in front of that Murti. You see the Murti and express your bhakti. You see the Murti, but the real seeing is seeing you. That is the idea. That is the idea, then that is expressed in the form of the physical puja. The puja is really, it is Atma Puja. The light is not shown to an object. It is the light. In fact, the light is the Shastram, the Acharya. And by that, Atma is revealed. That is symbolically the Upasana, it is presented. That is why in all the Vaidika Puja, it is chanted. This mantra is chanted. With the small Agni, you can reveal Bhagavan, who is all pervading. Bhagavan is all pervading, and that Bhagavan is made to be available by Avaganam in a small Murti in Linga, and that Linga that also kept in a dark Garbhagraha, and you wave the light and see the Lord. Bhagavan is all pervading Bhagavan has been invoked in a small Vigraha. It's all Bhavana. And that Ishvara, that Bhagavan, now is Ishvara, Bhagavan, all pervading is available here in this Murti. And that is revealed by waving the light. You see the Bhagavan. That is bhakti, expression of your appreciation of the all pervading Ishvara. And that light is symbolical representation of this, the knowledge. So, in Upasana, it is presented like that. It is a very great idea. The concept is there. Okay, continuing now. Next line. Kim Bhaguna
Kim Bahuna
Yadi Idam Adityadikam
Yadi
idam
Adikam
adityadikam
Sarvam Bhati
sarvam bhati
Tat Tameva Parameshwaram
tat
Tameva Parameshwaram
Antam
Antam
Deepyamanam
Dipyamanam
Anubhati Anudipyate.
Anubhati Anudipyate.
Kim Bhaguna is an expression. What to talk about when such huge sources of light like sun, moon, stars also are there, which are some stars are greater than the size of the sun. When they themselves cannot do this job of revealing Atma, what can the small do? Kimbaguna. So what to say? It idam adityadikam sarvam bhati. Idam adityadikam sarvam. Like this aditya, etc. Everything. Yat bhati. Adityadikam sarvam bhati. Aditya, nakshatra, chandra, taraka, all of them bhati. Bhati shine. Shine is, it is available for our knowledge, for our knowledge, because we see it, our knowledge, our experience, or they become evident to us. Yat bhati. That everything tameva parameshwaram bhantam deepyamanam. Tam sarvam bhati. Tat tam eva ishwaram bhantam ishwaram bhantam tam parameshwaram deepyamanam anubhati deepyate. That is the Parameshwaram eva, that Lord alone, who is bhantam, who is deepyamanam, who is shining, self-shining, we have to add. Swayam bhantam, swayam deepyamanam, it is self-shining, self-revealing. Tam parameshwaram bhantam deepyamanam parameshwaram sarvam anubhati anudipyate. Everything shines. Everything shines after this Parameshwara. Everything shines after that Parameshwara, and the Parameshwara is Bhantam Deepyamanam. Swayam Deepyamanam is self-shining, self-evident. Everything becomes evident because of this Parameshwara. So, therefore, everything shines after this Parameshwara. Anubhati Anudipyate. Adityadikam sarvam bhati. Bhati is, in fact, it is vibhati. So, that sarvam bhati tat, that which everything shines, that because of Parameshwaram bhantam dipyamanam Parameshwaram anubhati, sarvam anudipyate. So, all the adityadikam, etc., they are anubhati. Parameshwara tam eva bhantam, that Parameshwara alone shines. So, sarvam anubhati anudipyate. Parameshwaraha eva bhati dipyate. Swayam bhati swayam dipyate. Therefore, sarvam anubhati anudipyate iti. Then Bhashyakara gives an example. Yatha
यथा
jalolmukhadhi
जलोन्मुखादि
agni संयोगाद agnim
अग्नि
Agni
संयोगात्
Sanyogat Agnim
संयोगाद agnim. Okay. Dahantam
Dahantam
anudahati
अनुदहति
Anudahati
nasvataha
Naswataha
tadvat
Tadvat
तद्वत्
tasyaiva bhasa
Tasyaiva Bhasa
tasyaiva bhasa deeptya
Deeptya
sarvam idam
Sarvam
सर्वमिदं
Idam
suryadi vibhati.
Suryadi
सूर्यादि विभाति
Vibhati.
Yes. Bhashyakara gives an example. Yata jalol mukhadi. Agni Sanyogat Agnim. Jalol Mukhadi. Jala is water. Jalol Ulmukhadi. Jala Ulmukha Adi. Jala Ulmukha Adi. Jalol Mukhadi. Jala is water. Ulmukhadi is, it is a torch of light. Either the torch of light, because it is the light which is produced by Agni. So the fireball, etc. Adi Padat, you can bring everything. So they are this water and this torch, etc. The water here we are talking about the water with the Agni. Therefore, it is Ushna Jalam. Water is hot, not by itself. Because the Aushnyatvam of water doesn't belong to water. It belongs to Agni. Similarly, the fire, that which is made to shine by lighting it up. That fire like torch, etc. The tapta ayaf pindaha, we say, the iron bomb, which is tapta, when it is heated up, it becomes red hot and it emits light. Does it have light of its own? A normal temperature doesn't have its light, but it emits light. So all of this, Agni Sanyogat Agnim Dagantam. Because of Sanyoga, the association, the contact, because of contact with fire. Because of contact with fire, Agni Sanyogat Dagantam Agnim. This Agni, Dagantam, it burns. They burn, not by itself, Nasvataha. Dagantam, this Agni of water and etc. They are Anudagati. They Anudagati. They do not shine, they do not heat. Because the Agni this Agni doesn't belong to them. So they are Anudagati. They eat after Agni, the fire, which is there in them. They borrowed that fire, therefore they eat after. So Agni Sanyogat Dagantam Agnim Anudagati Nasvataha. Because of contact with the Agni, they Anudagati, they burn after, not by itself. Water by itself will not burn because it is cold. In general temperature, neither cold nor hot. It is whatever the temperature is. But hot water, it burns you, means Anudagati, the Agni in water. The Agni which the water has borrowed, that burns, Anudagati. So, Dagantam Agnim Anudagati. Agni Sanyogat Agnim, that Dagantam Agnim, Agni always Dagati. So, Agni Sanyogat, this Jala, etc., Anudagati. That is how you have to connect. Jala Ulmukhadi Agni, Jala Ulmukhadi Agni Sanyogat, Jala Ulmukhadi Agni Sanyogat Anudagati. Why? Because Dagantam Agnim, it has that Agni which burns. It has borrowed. They have borrowed. So Dagantam Agnim Anudagati. The fire that burns, after which these objects, Jala Ulmukhadi, they burn. Therefore, Anudagati. Like Anubhati, Vibhati, Anudagati. Nasvataha, not by itself. Tadvat eva, in the same way. The same way, here also, everything shines after that Param Brahma. Nasvataha. Swataha is only this Brahma, this Atma, which doesn't require any means for knowing it. It is self-evident. It doesn't have to be made evident. It is always evident. Therefore, tasya bhasa, tasya deeptya, by that light is light alone. Idam sarvam, suryadi, etc. Everything shines. Everything shines after because of that. So, therefore, vibhati. So, therefore, Atma is bhati, everything else vibhati. Everything becomes evident because of Atma. Whether it is everything, when we say not only this Agni, etc., they are luminous. Even the non-luminous also becomes evident because of this Atma, which doesn't, which is doesn't have any physical light. So don't. It is not as when it is illumines it, not not the physically, because the examples here given are sun, moon, etc. So therefore, naturally, we may think what the light, the physical light. Luminous objects are given as an example to show that they become evident because of Atma. Then what to talk about the non-luminous objects? Non-luminous also becomes evident because of this Atma Prakasha, the light of Atma, which is not really a light, physical light. Like it's not a light. Use the word light means it is evident. Atma is self-evident, therefore light. We use the word light. In the presence of this Atma alone, these luminous objects become evident, as well as the non-luminous also to be understood. Therefore, Surya Adi Padat, you can bring everything in the world. Everything is lit up, lighted up. Everything is illumined. Everything becomes evident. Everything is revealed because of this self-revealing Atma. Then the next line. Yataha evam.
Yataha evam.
Tadeva Brahma.
Tadeva Brahma
Bhati cha vibhati cha.
Bhati cha vibhati cha.
Therefore, yataha is because, since, this being so, yataha evam, therefore, yataha evam, yataha, because this is so. What is because is so? Because Atma is vibhati. Everything else, Atma is bhati, everything else vibhati. That being so. Therefore, tad Brahma bhati. Bhati cha vibhati cha iti. It is the shine. It is Brahma alone, which the Brahma alone shines. The Brahma doesn't require any shine. It is evident. Brahma is self-evident. Bhati shines by itself, and it is because of it only everything is evident, and in the everything, this Brahma alone bhati. Brahma alone, in everything, Brahma alone bhati. Therefore, bhati referring to Swayam Prakasha Brahma, and vibhati referring to Sarva Prakasha Brahma. So Swayam Prakasha Brahma bhati, and everything vibhati because of this Swayam Prakasha Brahma. Therefore, it is Sarva Prakashakaha, is the one which makes everything evident. So bhati vibhati cha iti. Then next line. Karyagatena
Karyagatena
vividhena
vividena
bhasa
vividena bhasa
tasya brahmanaha
tasya brahmanah
parupatvam
parupatvam
swataha avagamyate.
swataha avagamyate.
So karyagatena vividhena bhasa tasya brahmanaha bharupatvam swataha avagamyate iti. So karyagatena vividhena bhasa. Karya is the product, the effect. So vividhena is different, various type, various. So karyagata, that which are obtained in the karya, the product. And that karyagatena vividhena bhasa, by the light which is of different types, different kind. Vividhena bhasa, vividhena bhasa, karyakatena vividhena bhasa. So the karyakatena, karya means a product, karyakatena, that is in all the objects. Product means objects, all the objects which are there, which are created, which are produced. So in all the objects, vividhena bhasa, tasya brahmanaha bharupatvam swataha avagamyate. That Brahma, which is of the nature of this bha, the shining, the light, bharupatvam avagamyate, it is understood. Tasya brahmanaha, that is, you can know the bharupatvam of Brahma through the various objects, to the various objects. How? In all the various objects, this light alone is shining. So therefore karya gatena. So bharupatvam of Brahma avagamyate, it can be easily understood, discerned from what? From this Atma, which manifests in many ways in all these objects. From all these objects, Atma alone manifests through all these objects, and Atma shines. Therefore, that Brahmanaha bharupatvam can be easily inferred. So, therefore, karyagatena. The karyagatena bhasa. Karyagatena is an adjective to the bhasa. The light which is obtained in the karya. Karya is the product. Product means the created. Like sun, etc. created. Surya, Chandra, Nakshatra, everything are created. And the sun, Chandra, they have got the, they are evident because of this Paramatma. Moon, etc. evident because of this Paramatma. Even though they are luminous, but they become evident because of this Paramatma alone. Therefore, non-luminous also becomes evident because of this Paramatma alone. So therefore, karyagatena vividena bhasa, from the objects which are evident, this evidency, the self-evidency of Brahma can be inferred. Swataha avagamyate. So without Brahma being there, these objects will not be available for your knowledge, for your perception. It is Brahma alone which shines after every object, the karyagata, whether it is luminous or non-luminous. So therefore, vividena bhasa, from the different, vivida is different. From the Vivida is different in that Brahma which manifests in all these different objects in different ways. Because luminous objects are there, non-luminous are there. Therefore, in manifold ways, this Chaitanyam alone shines in all the karya, in all the created objects. From that, the bharupatvam, the self-shining nature of Brahma can be inferred, can be understood. Avagamyate, ava upasarga, therefore gamyate, avagamyate, can be gamyate, avagamyate, can be easily discerned, can be easily understood. Next line. Nahi swataha.
Nahi swataha
Avidyamanam.
Avidyamanam.
Bhasanam.
Bhasanam.
Avidyamana bhasanamanyasya.
Avidyamana
Bhasanam anyasya.
Bhasanam anyasya is okay. Kartum shakyam.
Kartum shakyam.
Just a minute. Let me complete this line vakya also. So, avidyamanam nahi swataha avidyamanam basanam anyasya kartum. Basanam anyasya kartum shakyam. Okay, it is basanam anyasya. So, swataha avidyamanam. That swataha vidyamanam basanam. Basanam avidyamanam. Basana is shining. Bas dhatu lyut pratyaya. Basanam, shining. Swataha avidyamanam basanam is that which doesn't have shine of its own. Anyasya basanam kartum na shakyam. It cannot do the basana, that is illumining, shine the other. Anyasya, it will not be able to do the job of illumination. It will not be able to illumine others. That which is not self-shining, that which doesn't have shine of its own, cannot illumine other objects. Sun illumines other objects because it has got illumination. Nakshatra also can do. So, swataha avidyamanam basanam anyasya kartum na shakyam. Because one which doesn't have shine of its own cannot make the other objects shine. Then the next line, gatadinam.
Ghataadinam
Anya avabhasakatvat.
Anya avabhasakatvat
Anya avabhasakatva adarshanath.
Anya avabhasakatva adarshanat.
Anya avabhasakatva adarshanath.
Adarshanath, okay. Adarshanath. Vasanarupanam. Vasanarupanam cha.
Vasanarupanam cha.
Adityadinam taddarshanat.
Adityadinam taddarshanat.
Gatadinam anya avabhasakatva adarshanath. Vasanarupanam cha adityadinam taddarshanat. Okay. So gatadinam is pot, etc. Gatadinam, gatadi, etc. Anya avabhasakatvat. Anya avabhasakatvat adarshanath. The Bhashyakara here gives example. That which doesn't have shine of its own cannot illumine others. Only that which has shine can illumine. For that, an example is given. So, that which has light, illumine others. Which doesn't have light, cannot illumine. So, Vitireka, Anvaya Vitireka. So, it is Basanam Asti Chet, Anya Basanam Bhavati. Basanam Nasti Chet, Anya Basanam Na Bhavati, Kartum Na Shakyam. So, Swataha. So, therefore, Gatadinam, they are non-luminous. Gata, pot, etc. So, therefore, Anya avabhasakatvat adarshanath. Anya avabhasakatva adarshanat. Or avabhasakatvat, it is Anya avabhasakatva adarshanat only. Yes. Gatadinam, etc. They adarshana, it is not seen what as the status of having the illumination of its own. Anya avabhasak, it doesn't have the status of being the illuminator of anya, others, because it is not luminous. They are not luminous. Gata, etc., pots, etc. They are abhasa rupana. They are non-luminous. Therefore, anya avabhasakatva adarshana. Therefore, it is not seen as the illuminator of other objects. Pot cannot illumine an object. Pot is a non-luminous. Therefore, a tree cannot illumine an object. So gata, pata, mata, all these are objects. They are non-luminous. They do not have shine of its own. So they cannot illumine others. Anya avabhasakatva. Anya avabhasakatva. Anya avabhasakatva adarshanath. So it is not seen as the enjoying the status of illuminating others. Okay. Therefore, Bhasana Rupana Adarshanat, Bhasana Rupanam cha Adityadina. Whereas Aditya, etc., they have got Bhasanam, they have got shine. Tad Darshanat. Tad Darshanat, Bhasana Rupanam Adityadinam, Tad Darshanat. Aditya, etc. This is opposite example, quite opposite example. Luminous objects like Aditya, etc. They have the capacity. Anya avabhasakatva darshanat adityadinam, Bharupanam adityadinam, sun, etc. They have the capacity to illuminate others. So when they have the capacity to illuminate others, therefore it must be having light of its own. So that is Anvaya. So therefore, that which has light of its own, Swataha Prakasha Rupaha Chet, Anya Avabhasanam Bhavati. If doesn't have light of its own, if it is not self-shining, self-illumining, that light is not there, self-shine is not there, then it cannot illuminate others. So Gatadinam Anya Avabhasakatva Darshanat, that is Vyatireka. Bharupanam Adityadinam cha, that Anya Avabhasakatva Darshanat, that is Anvaya. Similarly, here, in the case of Atma also, it has to be Svaprakasha Atma. Then only it can make others evident. As Bharupanam Adityanam, they make other objects evident. Not the Gatadina, because they are Abhasarupanam, na Bhasarupanam, Abhasarupanam, they cannot make the other objects illumine. Therefore, from this Anvaya Vitireka Drishtanta, we can understand that Brahma, because it is Svaprakasha, it has to be Svaprakasha, then only it can illumine others. The Svaprakashatvam of Brahma, for that, Bhashyakara gives an Anvaya Vitireka example. Through that, he says, it has to be self-shining. Then only it can make other objects evident. If it is not self-shining, how can it make other objects, whether it is luminous or non-luminous, make it evident? It is not possible. So, therefore, Katadinam Anya Avabhasakatva Adarshanat, that is one part. Bhasarupanam cha Adityadinam Tad Darshanat. So, in Katadinam Adarshanam, what is Adarshanam? This Anya Avabhasakatva, the capacity to shine others, to make shine others, is Adarshanat, not seen. Whereas it is Darshanat, it is seen in the case of Adityadinam Bhasarupanam. The same thing for Brahma also. It has to be self-shining, self-revealing. Only then it can reveal others. Only then it can reveal any knowledge about any object. So, therefore, from this, Bhashyakara presents this Swayam Prakashakatvam of Brahma, Sarva Prakashakatvam of Brahma, both. Atma is Swayam Prakashakaha, Sarva Prakashakaha iti. With this, the second valley is completed. Iti Srimad Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya. Can repeat.
Iti Srimad
Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya
Parivrajacharya
Govinda Bhagavat Pujya Pada
गोविंद
भगवत
भगवत
पूज्यपाद
पूज्यपाद
शिष्य
शिष्य
श्रीमद् आचार्य
श्रीमद् आचार्य
श्री शंकर भगवतः
श्री शंकर भगवतः
भगवत्पदवः
कृतौ कठोपनिषद् भाष्ये
कृतो
कठोपनिषद भाष्ये
द्वितीयाध्याये
द्वितीयाध्याये
द्वितीयवल्ली भाष्यं समाप्तम्।
द्वितीयवल्ली
भाष्यं
भाष्यं
समाप्तम्।
समाप्तम्।
ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम।
धन्यवाद गुरुजी।
धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद जी।
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಅಜ್ಜಿ.
धन्यवाद।
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ.